Some of these tips I'm going to give you today are specifically for people who are very serious about wanting to meet someone who is high caliber. And first of all, I'm going to just have a look at a definition of high caliber, and you may have your own, of course, but I want to give my definition of a high caliber woman. And many men are looking for a decent woman with good character and one that they can share their lives with seriously and build a successful and healthy relationship which is mutually supportive. And in that sense, a high caliber woman is someone who has a good heart, someone who has the ability to engage in a healthy relationship, someone who is balanced in the masculine and feminine, and someone who is looking to engage with a decent man and is able to honour a man and is able to uphold her end of a relationship. She has probably done a lot of personal development on herself, and she may have learnt a lot of life lessons along the way, and therefore she will have a lot to offer a relationship. And as a consequence, she is less likely to want to compromise all that, because she has invested a lot in her life and in herself. So a high caliber woman isn't necessarily someone who has a high flying career, lots of money, stunningly beautiful, a body to die for. Not necessarily those stereotypical views that we've had pushed on us of high caliber humanity, which isn't necessarily the case, because who someone is spiritually at their core is what we need to be looking for if we're looking for a serious relationship. So your definition of a high caliber woman may be different, and you can make your own list, as it were, of what you want. But today I want to talk about the man's behaviour and the sorts of things that put high caliber women off. And a high caliber woman will know certain indications as far as a high caliber man is concerned. And obviously she's going to be looking for a partner who is on the same level frequentially and who has the same values and the same goals in life and is able to step up to the plate, as it were, and fulfill his end of the bargain. And one of the major mistakes that men make in a dating scene is not preparing themselves ahead of time. In other words, they have an idea of a woman they want to meet, but because they have done nothing about that concept, they come into the dating scene having not prepared themselves and done enough personal growth on themselves to be able to meet a high caliber woman at the frequency that they need to be first. Instead, what can happen is that they will meet a high caliber woman and they may expect her to bring that frequency down and bring herself down to a level where she is expected to put up with certain behaviours that the man may have engaged in for most of his adult life. And then they get confused as to why the woman will not meet him at his level and potentially have to lower the bar, which a high caliber woman is not going to be prepared to do. You can forget that. That's not going to happen because she's invested too much in her life and herself to throw that away. So one of the keys to meeting a high caliber woman is doing the work first on yourself, understanding the changes that you may need to make, understanding that if we want to engage with anyone in a healthy relationship, we need to step up to the plate and not expect them to come down to our level. And if a high caliber woman wants to meet a high caliber man, she has to do the same work. And she knows that he is going to be looking for a certain type of woman. And she knows that she is going to have to step up to the plate and not expect him to lower his standards. So, key is to plan strategically to make the changes necessary within you first, and to decide, well, yes, that is what I want. That is the type of woman I want. And what sort of changes do you need to make? What sort of personal development you need to do? And that can take quite a while. That can take months, it can take years. Sometimes if you're used to doing personal development work, it can be very fast. But you need to get into the flow. You need to be able to get used to change. You need to let go of fear. And you need to be able to deal with your issues as well. Because it's quite a good idea not to bring a load of baggage to a relationship off the bat and expect someone to have to clean up that mess for us. So that's number one key, really. Sort out the behaviours that you've been engaging in. Be willing to change and to raise your own bar as far as what you want in a woman, so that you meet one another spiritually on the same level and you're not engaging in the same behaviours like casuality, sleeping around, expecting a woman to sleep with you straight away. She's not going to be interested in that because she's going to be looking at character. Character. The sexiest part of a man is his character. That's what she's going to be looking at. She may not pick you up on it. She may just observe and then say no at the end of the day. A lot of women aren't going to engage in a project and they don't want to have to build a man up. They don't want to have to be his mother. That's not what they're looking for. They're looking for a decent, healthy relationship. So, next tip is to, if you want to meet a high caliber woman, let go of the games. She's going to know you're playing games. She's not going to necessarily pick you up on it because she's not going to want to waste her time. If she sees you're a player, then it's probably a no-brainer. She's not going to go there. She's not going to waste her time and energy on someone who's obviously just wants to get a rise out of you. So, forget the games. It's not going to work. It's going to put her off. It's not sexy. It's undermining the other person's intelligence. It's condescending. So let go of the games. Prepare yourself beforehand. Get yourself up to the frequency you need to be, where she is. And also, don't engage in games. So that's my 2 tips for today. As far as meeting high caliber women. So, good luck with that. And as always, stay safe and very happy.